Hi everyone, Miss Mortimer here, and today we are going to play the piece Sundown by James Ray. This is in your ABRSM Grade 1 clarinet books. Okay, before we start playing Sundown, let's just do a warm-up. I think we should play an A minor scale today. So that's low A with two fingers in the bottom hand, A, B, C, D, E, F with the thumb, G sharp with this corner key here, and high A. Here we go. 3, 4. And back down, we'll go high A, G sharp, F, E, D, C, B, A. Okay, from our high A, 3, 4. Okay, on to Sundown. Now then, there is a note we need for this tune that you might not have done before, and that is an E flat. You can find it in bar 7 of this tune, and then again at the end. For an E flat, we play our D fingers, 2 fingers and a thumb, and then the side key here. So you've got 4 side keys in a row on your clarinet, and you're going to play the very bottom one, but you're not going to use the tip of your finger. You're going to use like the inside of your knuckle, like that, just the side of your finger. Try that. If you've got a simplified clarinet, you'll only have 1 key here, so just play that one. So that is your E flat. Okay, Sundown. So when we look at this tune, we see that it's in 4/4, so there's 4 beats in a bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also see that we don't have any flats or sharps in our key signature. So everything is naturals apart from the E flats that we've already spotted. The other thing is that it says slow blues tempo, and then it says something about quaver equals a crotchet and quaver in a triplet. What that means is we're going to do something called swing, and we get swing a lot in jazzy music, which is what this song is. Instead of playing our quavers like quaver, 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 so they're all exactly half a beat, we're going to make the first one of each pair of quavers a bit longer, and the second one of each pair a little bit shorter, so it'll actually go quaver, 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 long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Or as I always say, jazzy, 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 jazzy. So we'll take the first bar, for example. Instead of playing it without any swing, we're going to make every other note a little bit longer. Okay, before we read the notes for the first line of Sundown, we're going to clap the rhythm. So remember, we've got our jazzy, jazzy quavers. And then we've also got some tied notes. So remember, when there is a line joining up 2 of the notes, we only play it once. So our first line goes something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Jazzy, jazzy, 1, 2. 1, jazzy, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, jazzy, 3, 4. So our second and fourth bars have got the same pattern. We've got that quaver tied to a minim, a 2-beat note. So it goes 1, jazzy, and that's it. There's only 3 notes in the whole bar. Okay, let's read through the first line of this piece. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to work out your notes, and then we're going to play it. Okay, ready? So we've got E, D, C, D, E, E, C, D, C, A, C, E, G, F, E. Here we go. 3, 4. clap the rhythm to the second line now. We have some of the same patterns, and then it goes a little bit different at the end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Jazzy, jazzy, 1, 2. 1, jazzy, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1. Jazzy, 1, 2 and 3, 4. So that E comes just before the third beat. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, let's read the notes through. So again, have 2 minutes to look at the notes on the second line. We've got our E flat coming up. Okay, ready? We've got E, D, C, D, E, E, C, D, E flat, D, C, C low A, E. And that sign in front of the E at the end of the line is a natural sign. It means it's cancelled out the flat, we're back to a normal E. Second line, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Third line, we start off with a 2-beat rest, and then it's the same pattern that we've seen before. So let's clap the rhythm. 3 and 4. 1, 2. Jazzy, jazzy, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. Jazzy. And have 2 minutes to work out the notes. Okay, so we've got rest, rest, E, D, C, D, E, 2, 3, G, A, 2, G, E, E flat, C, B. And remember that B at the end is tied, so we only play one of them. After 3, 4, 1, 2, the third line, 3, 4, 1, 2. And the fourth line looks suspiciously like the second line. So let's clap the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Jazzy, jazzy, 1, 2. 1, jazzy, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1. Jazzy, 2, 3, 4. So that A comes just before the start of the next bar. Okay, great. Have a minute to look through the notes. Lots of it is like the second line, remember? So we've got E, D, C, D, E, 2, E, C, D, E flat, D, C, C, A, 2, 3, 4. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! Okay, so remember, when you're happy with the rhythms, when you're happy with the notes, the next thing to look at is articulation. We've got lots of slurs going on in this piece. You might have been playing some of them already. So remember, all of the notes under the slur don't get tongued. The only one we tongue is at the start of the slur. So for instance, the first 5 notes, we're only going to tongue the first one. Then we tongue all of these. And then we just tongue the first one of this bar. So have a look through the rest of the piece and see what other slurs and tongues you can find. Practice doing that. Okay, we've got our rhythm, we've got our notes, we've done our articulation. Now it's time to look at the dynamics. So dynamics are your louds and quiets, remember. we start off MP. Can you remember what MP is? If you said mezzo piano or medium quiet, you would be right. So kind of quite quiet, but not really quiet. Then in the third and fourth bars, we've got a crescendo getting louder and a diminuendo getting quieter. And then the end of the second line, we're going to get a little bit quieter again. And then the third line, we go down to P, which is quiet. And then we have a crescendo, so we're going to presume that we're going up one more level. So we'll probably crescendo back up to the level we started the piece at. And then the last line is probably the loudest point of the piece, MF, medium loud. But only for 2 bars, because then the last 2 bars are back down to P, which is quiet. So again, have a look through your piece. Now you've got your notes, rhythms, articulation, and dynamics to have a go at. And then there's just a couple more signs that we need to explain. So the first word on the music says espress, and that's short for espressivo in Italian. It means expressively. So play it with some emotion, some expression, the way you would if you were reading out loud. Then what do we have? On the second line, we've got a tenuto. That's like the underlined note. And that means you're going to put a bit more weight on it. Then the E after that's got an accent, and that means you're going to start it with a bit of a punch, a bit of a kick. So that bar, those 2 bars, will go. So we're really bringing out the low A and then even more the E natural. And the last sign that we need to explain is the one on the very last note, this kind of eyebrow above our low A. That, the fancy word, is a fermata in Italian, and it means pause. Technically, we hold it on for half as long again. So if that note is 4 beats long, we'd hold it on for an extra 2. But in reality, everyone just holds it on for as long as they feel is appropriate. We always kind of lengthen the last note of a piece. Okay, that's all the signs and symbols explained. We've done our notes, we've done our rhythms, we've done our articulation, and we've done our dynamics. So now let's perform the piece. Let's play it all the way through expressively. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hey, good, well done. Keep practicing that, just do a little bit each day that you practice. Fabulous work, well done. Maybe just practice a couple of lines at a time. You don't always have to practice from start to finish. Enjoy and see you next time.